folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and the home field of the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on last year's national champions, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Demon Deacons will kick this away to get us going here. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The back's got it. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets past the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Michigan State.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's good for a first down near the 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. And they've got him on the blitz.
Boy, great job up front by this Spartan defensive line. And, Chris, it's one thing, going all the way back to George Perlis and going to guys like Nick Saban when he was the head coach at Michigan State. Always been physical and played tenacious defensive football, led by that defensive line.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Demon Deacons pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Here's the handoff. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The Demon Deacons starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Past the 25. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First down here at the 45. One explosive play has got this drive going, and they're set up near midfield. Caught by the receiver. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
To the air, it's Baker. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
This time, it's complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Loses the ball behind the line. Schemed up with the defense. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down these quarterbacks' neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Tackle is made at the 16-yard line. Brings up second down.
And the Demon Deacons are going to cash in this red zone trip.
Here we go.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the run, it's Johnson. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
A good push up front here, and this back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line.
But a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that's a good stop by the defense.
Hand it off for a draw. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. He keeps it on a design run. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Demon Deacons will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he's got it! Touchdown, Demon Deacons!
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To throw, it's Baker. The sure hands. It's Marsh. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Marsh. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Dropping back, it's Baker. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that 1st down.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. It's good, right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Sends the offense back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Bringing pressure. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Demon Deacons hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Demon Deacons look to keep this drive moving.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Wake.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. He'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to pass. It's Baker. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They're going to run it. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the handoff again. Breaks into open space. Touchdown, Sparty. Too much speed for the defense.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
The extra point is good, and they draw within 4, 14-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Grab behind the line. It's Sampson. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll down this just inside the 35. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This offense got up to a very slow start, but in the second quarter, they've been putting things together. A touchdown here would make things really interesting. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Baker. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks free in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
BAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
17. Wake Forest, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
And your Wake Forest Demon Deacons will take over 1st and 10.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. They'll be tackled. We'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. And the Demon Deacons will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
The offense starts with excellent field position. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Spartans.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game.
Michigan State.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now for the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
What a rough first half for this quarterback. Already he's thrown one pick. His mechanics are off. His footwork doesn't seem to be in sync. He almost threw another interception. He's got to make some adjustments and try to find a new rhythm.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Rodgers. Hits into space at the 50. He's in the clear. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PHC is good and still trail, though. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw. It's Baker. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but then pass creates a solid gain. The Spartans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The Spartans will line up on first and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Michigan State.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Back to throw. It's Baker. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, Michigan State.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. It was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And now the defense will call a timeout before this field goal attempt, trying to get inside the kicker's head. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains 3 after that miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The the Spartans will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Of all the skilled players on the field, I think this guy might be as gifted as anybody. What a great demonstration of instincts and just raw speed. Once he got into the open field, nobody was going to catch him.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Baker. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner is brought down. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Breaking free at midfield. Here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. There was no catching him that time.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Scanning the field, it's Baker. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, he trapped him for a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Spartans will line up to kick it away. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? The ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Sparty. This offense really clicking.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Back to throw. It's Baker. He makes the grab in the end zone. The 2-pointer gets him back within a field goal.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Comes out of bounds at the 38. That's a pretty good return. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor? I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. You're going to pull it down and run. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, what a great job of getting to this quarterback by this defensive lineman. And, Chris, you think back over the years, Michigan State, always a tough defense with an attitude, right? And individually, Julian Peterson, Shalik Calhoun, Terrell Worthy, Malik McDowell. What a great tradition. And today, he's living up to that.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. What a sag by the senior.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
The Demon Deacons will try to keep this drive moving. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying to run, it's Johnson. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. QB keeper all the way. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loses 2. Third down coming up.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Touchdown, Wake. Still no answer for this offense.
What a play by this quarterback. We're talking about third down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered. Uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. That's reeled in. It's Marsh. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Baker. Quick throw, testing the middle. The sure hands, it's Marsh. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up tackles. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return.
And your Wake Forest Demon Deacons will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. The pass rush closing in. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
If you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. To throw, it's Baker. Defense is coming after him. grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Caught behind the line. It's Marsh. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Spartans.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Extra point try coming now. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. Play action here on first down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks like he's going to run it.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs could be the difference.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They've got him down out near the 40.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Knight. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And the Demon Deacons pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground with the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the 4th sack already in his football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. What a catch! They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Demon Deacons line up on 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Johnson. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as we come up on 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's caught! Touchdown, Demon Deacons! That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Try to catch the defense with the draw. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Spartans come up to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
On the move now. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. No huddle now for the offense.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Looking to throw. It's Baker. Goes deep up his back foot. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Pass complete on the crosser. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Design quarterback run. Powering through a tackle. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Wake Forest 56, Michigan State 53.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Set to kick off.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wake.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense makes their way on the field. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Freshman shows inexperience, like he didn't get intercepted.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the right side.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. As a design quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Hits it over to the right, looking for the first down. And the Spartans are going to keep this drive rolling. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He pulls in the catch. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The offense going with the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Dropping back. It's Baker. His football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap. Then he just takes a knee. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed...